Hey you guys. All right, so today is January 27th. We have Uranus that has gone direct in Taurus. Moon is in Virgo. It is Saturn's day. All right. Interesting day for Uranus to go direct, right? Because Saturn and Uranus both rule Aquarius's energy while the sun is in Aquarius. All right, that could be significant. Well, the transits for today, we have the sun squaring Jupiter in Taurus. We got Mercury conjunct with Mars in Capricorn. We have Mercury in Capricorn squaring over to the North Node in Aries. We have the moon in conjunct with Neptune in Pisces and Pluto in Aquarius. And then we have the moon in Virgo sesquiquadrant to Chiron in Aries, Mars in Capricorn, Mercury in Capricorn, and the North Node in Aries. All right, so lots of tension today, for sure. All right, so we're ending that full moon and Leo cycle. All right, we are like right now at the gibbous moon, waning down with the moon in Virgo. All right, see what comes out the astro days. It's lots of tense energy. All right, I got Libra in the 7th house and Venus's energy. So definitely pertaining to relationships today. Heavy on the tense energy here. All right, all personal planets still in Capricorn. Let's see what we got going on. Ooh. Mars in Taurus. Moon in Leo, obviously. Okay. Jupiter in Leo. Got Jupiter in Pisces. And Jupiter in Scorpio. Down on the bottom of the deck, Mercury in Capricorn. Organization. Okay. So, obviously, I just said full moon energy, and Leo is what we're, coming from here. We're waning down from that energy. All right. That card speaks about appreciation. The cornucopia down at the bottom of the deck, or bottom of the card, here is giving the energy of fulfillment. Okay. If it has to do with creativity or starting up some sort of business, all right, I'm seeing with Mars and Taurus, all right, the energy of defense. I've read this card out multiple times because it keeps coming out in my readings. The 6 swords up top, meaning they're there to just be looked at and not used. All right, so there seems to be a lot on the defense or needing to take action towards something creative here. All right, but the 6 swords not being touched. The 6 swords for me in tarot means the minor arcana. It is Mercury and Aquarius's energy doing something that is original. All right, it's meant to be untouched though. I mean, original meaning it comes from only you and you only, right? Whatever it is, it could be involving something creative, utilizing the feminine energy. I keep getting that coming up as well. Jupiter energy is heavy here. Now, what did I just say was squaring over to Jupiter? It's the energy of the sun. All right, so sun in Aquarius, Jupiter in Taurus. Jupiter in Taurus can bring an expansion, all right, to Taurus's energy, to creativity. It can bring it to possessions, to money, to not to finances, but to overall luxurious things. All right, so I have Leo, Pisces, and Scorpio here. All right, I got 2 water energies, and then I got fire. All right, not only that, but I have 2 fixed signs and 1 mutable. Publicity. You're doing something in the public eye. All right, whatever this is meant to be utilized in a way to entertain people. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. All right, you're utilizing all elements of the universe to be able to express out whatever it is that needs to be put into the spotlight is kind of what I'm saying. All right, manipulation here with Jupiter in Scorpio. This could be some sort of inheritance that you have received here that you want to share out to the world. All right, you want to bring like an expansion to what the issue is and what you're trying to express. And I feel that it has to do with the energy of Jupiter in Pisces, which is at its domicile energy. All right, Jupiter has a lot to do with like the energy of the imagination, the emotional aspect of a creative project. All right. I don't want to show these cards because they're a little bit out of the ordinary here. Got naked women, but again, it has to do with love. It has to do with a creative project. It has to do with something that is very original to you. All right. And then here we have the Mercury in Capricorn card on the bottom of the deck. All right, this card speaks about organization. So maybe you are a public speaker for a specific organization. All right, Mercury's energy is of communication. So what I'm seeing here is just this representing an overall person that is very intuitive, number one, very creative, okay, has grown and expanded so much, is possibly starting a business and could be part of a specific organization. All right. Now, when I see when I see Venus and Libra's energy here in its domicile energy, this has to do with some sort of partnership that you're coming in contact with. All right. Or this could be you signing on to a specific contract if you are tuning into the energy of an organization. All right. Let's see what this is all about. I got Taurus, I got Leo, I have Scorpio out here. The only fixed sign that's not out here is Aquarius. Okay. But what's happening here is, if I'm reading for a sun, moon, or rising sign, Libra in the 7th house is Aries energy. All right. So Aries, right now, the energies with the North Node and with Chiron there. All right. The North Node is Sesqui quadrant over to the moon in Virgo. So meaning it is being challenged. There's a slight tension there. All right. And then we also have it squaring over to the energy of Mercury in Capricorn, which technically is this organization. All right. So the destiny, the divine life purpose, there seems to be some sort of challenges coming up. All right. Let's see what this is all about. All right. So talk less and feel more with the last quarter moon in Pisces. So maybe you're meant to be tuning more into your emotional state. All right. I did say I've seen the water energies out here, Scorpio and Pisces. All right. Here we have the last quarter moon in Aries, working through your feelings. So definitely having to do with your emotional state. Okay. And again, we have Chiron that is in Aries. So it is asking for you to heal at this time. Okay. Let's see. Reveal what needs to be seen with the last quarter moon in Scorpio. All right, so maybe you're keeping or holding on to some sort of secret. Maybe you may be overly obsessing about something. Maybe there needs to be where you're tuning into your deep emotional feelings and you need to express that out in some way. All right, so talking less, feeling more, working through your feelings, revealing what needs to be seen is overall significant. So if you're holding back on communicating something out, something that's going to help you heal, you need to do that at this time. All right, and then it says releasing control could be significant as well. So if you're trying to overpower specific situations in which are meant to kind of go with the flow, then you need to settle down your emotional state. All right, first quarter moon in Taurus happens when the sun is in Aquarius. All right, so this will be happening, oh my gosh, in February. Let's see. First quarter moon in Taurus happens February 16th. Happens to be 2 days after Valentine's Day. So that could be very significant. All right. Where Mars is going to be entering Aquarius on February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. And I'm only referencing Valentine's Day because I see Libra here with Venus's energy. All right, it's all about relationships at this time. Down on the bottom of the deck, seeing the bigger picture could be significant with the full moon in Sagittarius. Typically happens in Gemini season. All right, and we'll be having Jupiter move into Gemini. All right, on May 25th of 2024. I see Jupiter being very significant in the reading, is why I'm bringing this up. All right, and as of today, we have the planet of Uranus that is in direct, right, sitting in Taurus with Jupiter. Okay, so many changes are going to be happening. And then Taurus is an energy that is very stubborn, doesn't like change, doesn't like to be challenged when it comes to the luxurious things in life, right? Because that's what Taurus is all about. They love to shine. They love to be in the spotlight. They love to be the creative ones, showing beauty and art and possibly even like poetry and things like that, right? So just kind of utilizing the energy in the right frequency is what I'm seeing here. Okay. Let's see what the Soul's Journal says. That's funny because I'm an Aquarius, right? Uranus is my ruling sign. Taurus sits in my 4th house of home, and I had to step outside today. But for some reason, I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning, jumped in the shower, did my hair, and I was just like, I didn't know why. I never do that. All right, it was the overall energy that gave me that boost. Like, get up, get yourself looking beautiful today, right? You got things to do, handle what you need to do, and then you can come back home and just relax in the energy of comfort. So that's kind of what I did. All right, let's see. So doubt, I release the need to know all the answers, and I feel like the universe works in your favor at all times. Whether you may feel that, you know, things are happening to you, they're happening for you, should I say. All right, so never doubt yourself or whatever it is that you're working on here. It has a lot to do with you just overall balancing out the scales, and that has a lot to do with Libra's energy, right? It has to do with the masculine and the feminine. Sometimes it's okay to be all in your masculine energy, and sometimes it is where you need to really soften up and tune into the energy of your feminine. All right, so envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. All right, so I'm seeing heavy on the yellow here. All right, it kind of looks like gold to me, but I'm taking it as the yellow, which is the solar plexus chakra. All right, so your confidence is being boosted today. All right, it seems overall that you just needed to gain a little strength and keep continuing to stay determined on whatever it is that you were working on here. All right, so even if people are envious of what you're doing, or even if you're stepping outside and you think you don't look beautiful and people are just kind of eyeballing you, know that these people are just envious. Don't ever doubt yourself. Know that you look good, right? Taurus's energy is saying you're beautiful, all right, inside and out. All right, so be very confident when you walk out those doors. Let's see. All right, denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So never be in denial. All right. Happiness. Okay, so it says, I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Do what makes you happy. All right. Don't ever let anyone try to take you off of your path. It's very significant. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Let me get some messages from the mermaids. Memories. All right, so you could be very nostalgic at this time. Situation from the past coming back up. These could be people from the past coming back up. Down on the bottom of the deck is communication. All right, so these are people that want to communicate with you. All right, they seem to be in denial. They could be seeing you out and about. All right, being very envious. Maybe you're just focused on yourself, right? And at this time, you know, they could be in doubt, thinking, hey, if I run up to such and such and say something, would they even be able to, like, you know, respond in a way to accept, right, a conversation of communication or whatever it is. All right, these could be definitely you seeing people that you haven't seen in a long time. I don't know, right? Contemplation. You see what I'm saying? Like, people are contemplating, oh my gosh, should I say something? Should I just kind of stay over here? Should I even try to interact? Like, how is this person going to react? All right, friendships. See what I'm saying? It's crazy. I see definitely you're in the public eye though. I mean, Leo's energy here twice. I got Jupiter, Jupiter, Jupiter. Jupiter is like showing people are seeing your growth. All right. People are seeing the abundance that you have, whether it doesn't even have to be financially. It could just be the way that you value yourself, right? All right. Asking for help could be significant. All right. Let's see. Communication again. All right. So it looks like she's holding a phone, even though it's a seashell. I mean, obviously she's under sea. But if you need help at this time, people are waiting for you to call and ask for help. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. All right. She could be praying up to God. All right. I'm kind of seeing her holding the shell, just kind of looking up. I mean, everybody goes through their own challenges, right? That's what it says. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. All right, so you can't be in denial. You have to acknowledge your fear and replace it with insight of awareness. And then it says, I release the need to know all the answers. So in divine timing, things are meant to work out for you, I feel. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be abundant, all right? Or at least you're working on your abundance, okay? What did I say earlier? You're kind of just going with the flow of life. And that's the best way to live your life, right? Is going with the flow, all right? All right, guys, let me pull some psychic tarot. I need to give this deck a good shuffle, though. I'm not gonna lie, this energy overall with the fixed energies is making me feel a bit tense at times. Like, I find myself being irritated sometimes, and I just kind of like then just kind of stay to myself until I get over myself, right? Just kind of going with the flow, because I can't control the energies. It just is what it is. And the fact that I embody so much earth element in my natal chart is almost like you would think I would just stay grounded, but it's just certain things that are like really, right? You wouldn't expect for it to happen. But I'm a little hot tempered. It is what it is. All right. Recognition and reward. All right. So if you're on a specific path right now, I feel like you are being recognized. You are being rewarded for your growth. Again, this is an energy of Mars and Capricorn, which is a current transit right now. All right. So if you are taking action and being determined on whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, you're being recognized for that. You're waiting for something. You're playing the waiting game right now. This is the Two of Wands, which is Mars and Aries energy. So Mars energy heavy here. All right, Mars and Aries, it can speak about you starting a business. It can speak about you having a specific idea on what you want to take action on. All right, you're planning for the future. This could be, whatever. All right, it's involving communication. All right, it says triumphant success. All right, so this Ace of Swords energy can speak about you gaining clarity, having some sort of breakthrough. This can speak about you receiving the truth about something, all right, or literally communicating with someone. All right, spiritual strength. I'm telling you, you might have went through like the dark night of the soul. All right, so this is the energy of the Nine of Wands, and this card can speak about like you being an activist. This can speak about you going through so much and not giving up and staying determined and not like, allowing others to take over you. This is about you just protecting your overall energy and the energy of the divine having your back, right? Like having that spiritual strength. That's crazy because I'm seeing like as I'm pulling the cards, is 3, 2, and 1. All right, 3 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the Ace, which is the 1. But this energy is so good. You know what I mean? It's just not bad energy. Mars's energy is like, yes, take action, right? Rejoicing in celebration. 3 of Cups energy. This is like promotion. This is celebration. This is like coming together, family, friends. This is the energy of just overall having happiness in your life again. All right. Or whatever it is that you're doing. This could just be a project. You know what I mean? But overall, what I'm getting with the messages from the mermaids, this is people from your past, all right? Some people that may be nostalgic about you being nostalgic about people, contemplating, all right? People waiting for you to ask for help so they can come in and give you some sort of abundance, right? Like, I don't know. But overall, here you are, denial, doubt, envy, all right? Or these could be people viewing you this way, right? Doubting you. That ain't gonna work out for you. Envious. Why is she doing that? That ain't, you know, something I see her doing or him doing, right? Like they're in denial about this whole situation of what you're doing, but you're probably in the energy of like, I love what I do. I'm expanding, I'm growing. All right, spiritually, Jupiter is all about like higher knowledge and your spirituality. All right. You could be open to traveling at this time, that type of thing. Oh, wow. Look at that. All right, so harmony. You could be open to wanting to experience love again. All right, so harmony is the energy of like the Lover's card, right? My ears ringing on the right side. Here we have the 2 of Pentacles. All right, it speaks about Jupiter and Capricorn. All right, Jupiter and Capricorn's energy is the energy of you bringing yourself back into the energy of control. All right, you controlling your life. All right, you expanding and going towards your accomplishments. All right, so this is you making choices, decisions, making some sort of movement towards where you want to go for the near future. All right, wow. And Gemini's energy could be significant. Those 3 cards wanted to pop out. Here's the 6 of Cups, which is the energy of the Memories card that we just saw. All right. So it speaks about being nostalgic. It speaks about like people from your past. This could be children. This could be past lovers, whatever it is, right? I see there's people from the past that experience heartache and loss, all right? Maybe because you are no longer around them. You have separated yourself. You went into isolation, into solitude. You've gone through some specific journey that was meant for you. And what I see specific here is 369. If anybody knows spirituality, this is a very spiritual number. All right, go look it up on angel numbers, 369. All right, so that's what this speaks about. You have people from the past that experienced heartbreak and loss, all right? And they're probably now having to go through some sort of dark night of the soul and going through what you've gone through, right? Especially if you went through some sort of hardship in the past, is what I'm seeing there. They want to come back into the energy of harmony. This could have happened already. This could be happening soon. I mean, everybody, again, is on their own divine path. All right, but again, this reading is pertaining to relationships. It came out on there. Libra in the 7th house and Venus's energy. And I said that it amounts to a sun, moon, rising, Aries. Even if I'm speaking to the collective, Aries is what? It's the 1st house. It's you focusing in solely on yourself and now accepting relationships back into your life. All right. So, let's see. And the very first card that came out was defense, all right, with Mars and Taurus. So try not to be defensive, all right? Try to at least tune into the energy, see what it feels like for you. All right. You may have had to take a step back as well, because that's what I'm seeing with 321. All right, taking a step back from what it was that you were working on, having to be patient and having to kind of like accept some sort of success as, let's focus on this first and then let's move forward from here towards, you know, what we're going to be doing together, whether this is something in partnership, if this is relationship. All right, so maybe backtracking a bit to the person or the people from the past could be significant as well. All right, maybe you had to really focus on your journey here and where it was taking you. All right, and again, overall looking into your emotional feelings was significant. So I have Pisces here. I have Scorpio here. All right. Fixed energy, heavy, a lot of stubbornness. All right. And again, I'm seeing it in the Soul's Journey cards. So the envy energy, the denial, the doubt. These are the people that were putting you down, possibly now wanting to come back around. Okay. Or these could be people seeing that you've gone through a specific journey. And these could be people saying, oh no, she wasn't going to make it. They're envious of you. That's not what she's supposed to be doing. But now here they are backtracking, coming back and saying, oh my gosh, I see how much you've grown. I see how much you expanded. All right, I've been waiting to speak with you, to communicate with you. I want to let you know how well I see you're doing. That type of thing. All right, guys. Wow, see, throat chakra. I feel like the energy of communication is going to be very significant. What's on the bottom of the deck here? See, passion ignited. People see you expressing yourself, something that you're truly passionate about, something that seems to light you up from the inside. All right. Where is, where's Vesta right now? Oh, that's right. Vesta's in Gemini. Vesta has to, okay, let me bring it up for you guys so I can just kind of explain it. I like when I explain stuff because it kind of makes sense overall. And then you can look it up and be like, oh, she's right. All right, so, okay. Vesta at this time is in retrograde and it's in Gemini. Gemini is all about communication. Vesta is the asteroid of spirituality, and it speaks about what lights you up in your inner spark from within. All right, so this could be your home. Hold on a second, let me just look for it. Here it goes. Whoa. Okay. So it says Vesta calls you to be the hearth fire, to share yourself for the benefit of all, but still have enough energy to wait enough. It says to benefit of all, but still have enough energy left to live healthfully and give yet another day. The second largest and brightest asteroid between Jupiter and Mars. How significant, right? Because I said Mars' energy is heavy in the reading, and so is Jupiter's. It was named after Vesta, oldest goddess of earth, home, and the family, and the center of a strong community. So community is all about what? It's Aquarius' energy is coming into collaboration, community, all right, networking together, that type of thing. It says the fire in her temple was never allowed to go out, and the fire in her hearth of every home was sacred to her. She did not get involved in politics or the misadventures of other gods. Okay, so meaning her whole focus was simply on home, all right, and what sparked that inner fire within. I'm getting like the emotional state, right? So evaluating yourself and your life, each human task is to help reduce the total suffering on earth and increase the total joy. Your joy and suffering matters as much, neither more nor less than anyone else's. Do not burn yourself up for another cause, nor withhold your warmth, but share what you have to offer. So whatever it is that sparks your inner fire is what you need to express out. And I feel that that's why this energy is, if you've changed, if you've gone through some sort of transformation and people see that you're not the same person that you were in the past, they are envious of that. They're in denial of that, and they're doubting you. And they're like, no, that's not who she is. That's like, whatever. We'll wait for her to come back around. Like, she's gone or he's gone, right? It says this is not a situation where you need to take sides. Come back to the center, to the flame, to the hearth, and your core values. This is what I said. It's like you stepping outside and knowing your true value right now is significant with Uranus and Jupiter being in Taurus. Now both direct, right? Focus on that center flame instead of the personalities involved. Remember what matters. Find that deep calm within. Light a candle with a prayer and use it to bring your focus to the center, and the rest will fall away. All right. Says, then decide, advise, and operate from there. It may be time to take a retreat, a chance to clear yourself, clear your energy fields, cleanse your environment, reclaim your temple. If a relationship is truly of value and important to your soul, the person or team you're involved with will honor your process. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about these people from the past saying, okay, maybe she needs to take a step back. She's on her soul's journey. There's a sense of maturity there, transformation, and overall whatever he or she was going through. And it's kind of like these people from the past are now seeing the expansion that you've gone through, the transformation and the transitions that you have made in your life, and they're now wanting to return. Okay. I love that card. I love that energy. But again, it has to be in Gemini. All right, so Gemini for Aries specifically is who I'm reading for. It's almost like the communication, it rules over the third house. All right, so Gemini's energy has to do with like This could be emails and phone calls and text messages, or just kind of passing by on the street and you haven't seen someone in a while and it's just like stopping and having a short conversation. Or it could be, you know, just feeling the attention from the outer world, whereas from before you weren't feeling that. I had a lady stop me today. I was just in a grocery store and she's like, "I love your hair." And I turn around and I go, "Oh, thank you. I love the color of your hair," right? Like just kind of giving that compliment to bring and uplift people. All right. So I feel some sort of passion has been ignited inside of you. All right. As you have gained back your authority. All right. Your power. You've gained control of your life. All right. And not being and doing what everybody else wanted you to do. You were focusing in on what you wanted to accomplish. All right. So that's very significant here. I like this energy. All right. Let's see. Wow, look at that. All right. I feel like the spiritual union that you carry from within now is exuberating. Is that even a word? It is exuding out to, right, the collective, to your overall environment, to those people around you. And as long as they are not doubting you and in denial about who you are right now, they're going to experience the love that you hold from within. All right. I'm telling you, you have been very successful here. All right. You've built some sort of firm foundation, all right, from within yourself. And this is the energy of the root chakra. The root chakra starts all the way from the bottom. So it's like you went from the bottom, now you're shooting up to the top, right? Crown chakra energy. You've been illuminated. You've gained clarity about things. You have been enlightened with the energy of the light of the divine, all right? Let's see. Wow. It's because of the sacrifice and the devotion that was needed overall for your growth. All right, this is Pisces energy here, the Hanged Man. You weren't afraid to be different. You weren't afraid to take a step back. You weren't afraid to gain a new perspective on life. And it has led you to a fulfillment of wishes. Thank you. All right, like I said, this is the Nine of Cups. This energy is Jupiter in Pisces. And that card that came out, it spoke about, what was it? Seduction. All right, so seduction has to do with whatever brings overall happiness to whatever your wish fulfillment was. All right, and we've seen happiness on the bottom of the Soul's Journey deck there. All right, guys. I'm going to pull from the Angels of Abundance and I'm going to cut this reading short. I keep seeing power of prayer. The one that was on the bottom of the deck was take a divinely guided chance. Okay, let's see what comes out. All right, so this is Uranus direct in Taurus with Jupiter in Taurus. There's a heavy expansion there on change. Okay. Heavy on the Aquarius collective overall, with Uranus being the ruler of Aquarius. The sun is in Aquarius and we are on Saturn's day. Thank you. All right, let go of guilt. And then on the bottom of the deck it speaks about clearing debts. All right, so when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoiding future ones as well. All right, so again, it's Taurus's energy. It has to do with your finances. So when it comes to your debt at this time, all right, when it comes to overall focusing on self first, why? Because when you hold in a specific goal to bringing back up your self-esteem, this is where you're clearing an emotional debt, because that can hold a heavy burden on your emotional state. All right, so starting there first could be significant. And again, I see people coming back from the past. I see you healing. I see you being successful. I see you, all right, gaining clarity about specific situations, speaking out more, being more passionate about what you do. All right. And I feel that the more that you release control, everything's going to work out in your favor. I love you guys. Bye.